There's almost something spiritual about running, and I think it starts with having to move through the world under the power of your own body. There's something about starting in one location, ending in another location, and having that journey under the control of your own physicality.
Woo! All right, so we're 4 weeks and 3 days out from the Hobart Marathon Festival, April 12th down in Hobart. Yeah Buddy will be there, which is going to be amazing. Training at the moment is going really well. Today is a bit of a baseline run. I'm down here in Brisbane for some Yeah Buddy meetings, meeting with some clients and some of our partners down here and meeting with some of our team. And so I thought I'd get some base training in. We're doing some interval work today. It's going really well. Current cadence is about 4 times a week. I'm able to get out there, so sort of every second day with a weight session in between. I think I'm down, and that's not why I'm doing this, but I think through this process, I'm probably down maybe 3-4 kilos, whilst also keeping the nutrition up. So that's been really good. I've got a lot more energy, which has just been fantastic, particularly with this big training block coming out of nothing over sort of the Christmas break. This training block at the moment, 3 weeks left, and then we'll go into some sort of recovery going into the Hobart Marathon week. Now, obviously, I don't need too much recovery. I'm only doing a 10-kilometre run in the build-up towards the Sydney Marathon. But it'll be good. This one, we're trying to get a lot more sprint action in, trying to get that speed work going, allowing me to be able to try and clock a number in the low 50s, which I probably haven't done for about three years. So that's a positive. If we can get into that low 50s, 51, 52 minutes across the 10K, I'll be pretty stoked with that. Anything below that's a bonus. Anything above that, we've just got to keep going. Since I've started Yeah Buddy, I have become healthier and fitter. I turned 45 this year, and I wanted to be in the best form of my life. But running multiple businesses, you've got to be able to balance multiple businesses, the dedication to family, and then obviously dedication to yourself and your fitness goals. I guess one piece of advice is I like to look at my fitness plan like it's my number one client, right? So look into your business and look at your number one client and how you would treat that number one client. How would you show up for that number one client? How would you engage with that? Are you kidding me? Morning. How would you engage with that number one client? Would you show up for them when they called a meeting? Absolutely. Would you make sure you're fully prepared, the night before for them? Absolutely. Would you make sure that when you go and you say that you're going to do something for them and you make that commitment to them, that you follow up and you get that thing done? Of course you would, right? So if you frame then your fitness or your physical or your wellness goals around that being your number one client, and you schedule it into your diary, you make sure that it becomes of the highest priority, much as the same your number one client would be, you find it very difficult to not succeed, because if you show the same dedication there, you'll show the same dedication in business. Show the same dedication in business that you do to your fitness, they equal out and both then get that compounding effect of success. So yeah, that's probably my biggest I guess framework that I use is there's no client that's actually bigger and more important than the fitness goals or the wellness goals that I have, because then I know if I commit to those, I'm going to be able to commit to them 2,000% more. Dude, I was in Melbourne last week, and the pastries in Melbourne are nowhere near as good as this. I was actually rating Melbourne still, above Brisbane, but with pastries like that, sorry Melbourne, you're out.
What are you ordering?
Well, I'm certainly not ordering the pastries because Lockie will watch this thing and Matt will watch this. So that's the thing about having multiple trainers. right? When you have them, they watch everything, right? And so you've got to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have that. But, oh my God, like, look at these things. It's like the size of a house. No, it's a black, long black for me. The daily drink of choice at the moment. I'm telling you, if somebody comes along running now without a hat, I'm a man on a mission. I want to stop the runners of Brisbane, not from falling over like that chair. I want to stop the runners from Brisbane from running without a hat. Like, we grew up slip, slop, slap. So why do they run without hats? There'll be bloody no runners now, but I tell you, the next runner that comes back without a hat, we're going to give him a free hat. It's not going to be my hat. We'll have to give him a coupon code or something, but we'll get him a hat. They'll probably be like, why am I going to give you my address? I'll be like, oh, yeah, maybe that's a bit weird. And now there's no runners. Everyone's at work. Oh, well, no hats today. Brisbane, get your hats.
You good?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's smooth. It's good. Well done, Joey's. Probably the best croissants I've ever seen. Certainly the best croissants I've ever seen. And that's a big call because I've seen some croissants in my day. Yeah. We've got some runners here, but they've got hats on. Jesus. How am I gonna do this? I know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it at next week's episode. Like, subscribe. If you don't like, comment. Tell us what we could do better. Tell us what the questions you have. Our Yeah Buddy trainers, they all watch and read this. They're in the comments if you want to ask them anything about your particular training program. We actually have just dropped, by the way, and you can see this on our website at yeahbuddy.com.au, the Spotify Yeah Buddy official 2026 playlist. You are all invited to add a track to it. Put that comment down below. We will add that track to it. You must get it, you can get it on the Spotify app or go to our website at yeahbuddy.com.au and you will be able to partake in that. So we'd love to have you as part of the Yeah Buddy community. I'm going to go get a coffee. Gerson's got to go out.